Welcome to another episode of Scream the Robe, your daily show about failure. This is a game for virtual reality. This is called Compound. You can find it on your local virtual reality device. You can tell it's a lot like virtual or reality because look how real it looks. Look at all these real things we have. There's a real box. There's some real pie, real steak, real vodka. I mean, it's real. It's just virtual. So, oh yeah, you got the milk. Gotta talk about the milk. Look at that. Milk. It's good for you. And, burgers. Burgers are real. And, what else do we have that's real here? Yeah, we got a real big room full of guns. That's what we got. That's what we got. Each one of them has its own individual reloading pattern. You have to learn this, otherwise you get shot and die. Like this one. There we go. Of course. All of the guns have sights on them. Here, this is actually, you can still use this. This is great. So we're in virtual reality though. So I'm getting two pictures have to go into my eyes for me to create the effect of stereoscopic vision, which then allows me to orient and position myself in space. Your brain has various things to do this, proprioception being one of them. That's where you are in space. In this case, for you to be watching this, what you're doing is you're getting the camera out of my left eye. So what is being displayed in my left eye is what you guys are seeing on the stream. So you can see with a weapon like this, the SMG, you can see how that sight works. You can see how actually I'm moving my hand to look down the sight, and then I'm using that to make accurate shots. This will make accurate shots. This will make real accurate shots. Quick too. And if you're using your good eye, yeah, that was pretty quick. So yeah, virtual reality, just like real reality. I mean, you can put your hand through the wall and stuff, but you know, you can't walk through it. You can walk through this. You know, why not? Let me grab this tire. Let me see if I can roll it this time. Nah, I just did that again. I'll get it one of these days. But yeah, can't take it out of there. You can never take it with you, you know what I mean? Here in the compound, this game for virtual reality, this is the mutation dispenser. We'll definitely talk about this later. And this is how you get in there. This is the murder baiter. So yeah, I'm gonna check chat real quick. I'm gonna check the stream stats. Great, not dropping any frames. Super cool. Once again, I finally got my internet upgraded. I'm really excited about it. Last night was a tough stream. There's a lot of problems with it because I didn't have the settings configured appropriately. Today, it's going to be different because it's different every day because it's a roguelike. See? It all makes sense. Here on Scream the Roguelike, Scream the Roguelike, your daily show about failure. This is the map. This is the 1-1 that we get here. So this is going to be a new weapon, which I'm going to try and go get. I'm going to try and go get that right now. And this drone is going to not want me to do that. Ooh, actually, you know what? I just realized I forgot to check my difficulty settings. I think I forgot to check my, yeah, I did. Got a bouncy shotgun. It's called a bouncy shotgun because it bounces. If this is still on hard mode right now, which is very well maybe, we're gonna find out in a little bit. Actually, it's gotta be on medium. I must have moved it over. I think that's where I left it last night. I didn't do hard mode last night because I was having screen failure issues, and so I didn't move it over into hard mode. Okay, cool. We're where we need to be. That's great. Where I need to be after that is where this red arrow is pointing. Oh yeah, the guns float. That's an option. Nice, great model. So where the red arrow goes is where the last guys are, so that's where we need to go so we can find them and then shoot them. Because that's what gets us out of here. That's what gets us out of this disgusting sewer with these open grates full of disgusting sludge underneath them. I was saying, I am really happy, there we go, that I can't smell what's going on, I can see what's going on, I can hear what's going on. We're glad I can't smell what's going on, because it probably wouldn't be great. Posters in this game are great. Families of soldiers who fail to meet their kill quotas will not receive the vaccine. Won't happen. This guy, handsome mustache man. Hi, look at you. Your handsome mustache. He's great. I like that guy. public executions every Tuesday. Bring your friends and family, and bring your own beer. These guys aren't giving you beer; they're an evil corporation. Gonna check the chat before I hop into the next one. Murder for my freedom. Yes, yes, I will murder for my freedom. The alternate title for this stream is well, there's two of them. There's Cat John Wick, completely different from any kind of famous franchise that you may have seen starring a guy. No, this is completely different from that because somebody has killed my cat. That makes it different. See what I'm saying? The other one, they killed his dog, but in this one, they killed my cat. And so I have to go acquire vengeance because of that, because that was a real dick move. And somebody in here is responsible for that. If you were wondering or concerned about my motivation for coming into this disgusting, awful place and murdering all these guys all the time. Cat John Wick, here on Scream the Robe Light, your daily show about failure. We're gonna blow that barrel up. That's always a hoot. Check chat real quick. Yeah, we're making it happen. Cool. Where are we going? This red circle is going to be indication that I have ammunition available there. Because actually, you know what? I'm in medium. I'm not concerned about having to be so conservative with ammo. So I'll just hit these guys up. You can hear that I just killed that drone as well, which is great. You probably also saw why it's called the bouncy shotgun because of the bouncing. Boom. It makes one bounce and then out. This means that you can actually. Let me see how dumb this is gonna be. Pardon my French. It's about to be dumb. Okay. Yeah, you saw that. That went right over that. I'm gonna try it one more time and see if I can track these bullets with my eyeballs. Boom. You saw that. It made that move all the way over to there. So if you do this and you're standing right in front of it, you shoot yourself, and you look real dumb. People watching you on the internet, they go, "Oh, why'd you shoot yourself?" And you say, "Because I'm human." You know? Look at that. See? Look at that. Real human, right there. That thing actually got killed on the rebound. And then I got my ass shot about it. What are you gonna do? Speak of the devil. Okay. Alright, fine. We're learning life lessons today on the stream. Great. Check chat again. Let's check chat again. Alright, word up. Yeah, legit. Too legit, even. To continue to do this. No, I'm gonna keep it going. I'm having a great time. Let's talk about controls real quick. I'm playing on a Oculus Rift S. Actually, this is a true story. I just had a very funny conversation earlier today with the creator of Oculus, who sold it to Facebook and then got fired. And then, oh, you should see what he's doing now. You should see what he's doing now. Playing this on a Rift S. I've got on my left hand, I think that Rex Shade just hit him. This is where I've got my WASD. This is my north, south, east, west. Right hand, I've got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 45-degree snap turn that turns me instantaneously. I could do like this. I could. There's also, if you were holding straight forward on the joystick and you look, it'll move you in that direction. You can do that with your head. You can do that with your hand. It's just useful for like when you're just like I don't know. There's something very, and I use this a lot in the stream. There's something very visceral about it, and something that feels very natural. Just about as natural as getting shot in the head by a drone. So yeah, this is Scream the Robe Light, your daily show about failure, where we try and stream this roguelike and not mess it up. Just mess it up on that one. I got killed before I got out of the sewers. That's a tough scene. We're just gonna get in there and do it again. I'm gonna check the chat. All right, cool. Check my stream stats. Not dropping any frames. Beautiful. He said, just got new internet, so that's gonna let me get this out at 1080p, which is what hopefully you guys are seeing now. I was doing it at 720p off the jump. I mean, don't get me wrong, like, you know, it's not like it's bad, but there's so much going on. There's really a lot going on. And what's so cool about it is that one of these guys just shot his buddy. He just shot his buddy in the back. This guy right here, I don't know what he was trying to aim at. Appreciate you, you know. Defector. Had to kill him still. What are you gonna do? He's a bad guy. Yeah, so this is coming into my headset at 80 hertz, which means that I get 80 new pictures a second. This computer has to do the math for things that are doing 80 pictures a second. And what that means is that I get to make 80 decisions a second on a good day. You know, that's pretty useful. You could do a lot with that. I'm just gonna. Yep. We're going. Come on, shenanigans, guys. Look at this. Oh no! Can't believe I got shot about that. I feel silly. All right, we're gonna boom. Maximum explosion. Uh oh. Getting shot again. Wow, wait. I'm having one. I'm not trying to be too quiet. I mean, where's the fucking at? Uh-oh. Blasted all 3 of them out. Used to having the other pistol. That one just behaves different. Wonder if I get one here. Nope. Keeping up with the blast pistol. Make sure we have ammunition for our guns. Awesome. Love this reload animation for this thing. You really have to just pull it down and go. Dunk. Fantastic. Fantastic. Yes. Let's get rid of that. We're gonna take this. And, yeah, we're gonna go hop into the Murdervator here on Stream the Roguelite, your daily show about failure, where we stream this roguelike and try to not mess it up. Check over in chat. Cool. Cool. Am I going silly? Let's go with the tried and true, just so I can get out of here. I can't believe I'm down to 1 HP. I'm hoping that I get a burger in here. Really, that would be kind. I don't know. These guys haven't been very kind tonight. What are you gonna do? All right. Cool. Okay. So yeah, you know, like I said, we're playing a game for virtual reality. I'm getting to make 80 decisions a second. You're seeing about 60 decisions a second if this thing is staying at that progressive scan 60 frames a second. Sometimes what'll happen is, yes, getting the burger. I tried to stream this, of the many things that I tried to do last night that did not actually work out. I tried to stream this at 16 by 9 is what I wanted to do. Because what I realized was happening, and there were some real hot and heavy, hectic moments at the end of the stream that visually a lot of detail got lost. A lot of it started to smear together. A lot of it was happening in here. Those goop fountains there are pretty bad for video encoders. They don't like those at all. But I'm limited to, I think it's 6K bitrate. And yeah, watch it. Watch it probably get murky on your end. It's getting murky on my end. There's a lot of goop, you know. It's goopy. Yeah. But I tried to bring that the resolution down, so when you caught it later, or when stuff started getting all crazy, if I was limited to 6K, it could still get that data out, that visual fidelity. And it was like, okay, but honestly, it's better just to have this in 1080p, and you know what, if it gets a little fuzzy when things get crazy, it's just because things are crazy, and that's when things get fuzzy. So, but yeah, like I said, great sound design in this game. I mean, it's simple. There you go, in stereo, but it's really effective. It really lets you know where the guys are. It really lets you find your targets, position them in space, and acquire them, and then defeat them, which is what you're going for. 2-1, marketing and sales. We're going to go over here, see what this new weapon is. This is very versatile. If you've watched a stream before, you've seen how much work you can get done with something like this. So you get the hard mode. Hard mode's hard. What are you going to do? This right here, oh yeah, we just blow up whatever you need. I'm going to see if I can shoot a spider tank with this, and see if it bounces off, actually. That'd be funny, huh? Alright, gonna go get that new stuff. Real motherfucker going out for the loot. Let's get it. Whoa. A bouncy shotgun. Okay. I don't know why I didn't shoot him more than once with these guys. Maybe I was having like remembrances of what I was doing last night. Played a lot of that one shot, one kill golden gun mode. It's a tough call. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not running around with a third hand like I was doing last night. It was too confusing. I got shot too much. I'm gonna keep this. I don't use this guy a lot. see what we can do with it. You know, I'm gonna be getting ammo for it. So I'm gonna be killing guys with it. There you go. Hopefully those two guys. Yup. Yeah, that killed him. Sure did. Oh, I gotta. Whoop, you gotta go. Thunk. I'm lucky. I got nice headphones. My brother bought me a nice pair of headphones for a holiday. Sounds really good. Whoop, whoop. There you go. Boom. Dancing shoes, baby. Dodge them. Oh, come on. I need it. Give me that. Yeah. Whoa. Who said that? Who's talking over here? Who are these dead guys running their mouth? Ha ha ha. It's me running my mouth. You actually gotta hit him with a rocket if you want to kill him. That's the thing, you know. The caveat to having a rocket launcher, you actually have to hit him with it. All right, I'm hearing a drone. Let me check chat. Let me see if I can get away with it. All right, cool. Down. All right. Here we go. Cool. Oh, there's that drone. You heard him. Don't ever forget that this elevator looks like an evil clown. It's like an evil clown. This is the Can't Sleep Clowns Are Gonna Eat Me headboard from a popular television cartoon series. It goes by the name of The Simpsons. The Simpsons, if you haven't heard of it. Go. I'm just gonna... Oh my god. Come on. You gotta kill the guy. I'm listening. I'm hearing a tank to my right over here. Double check what this room looks like. Long wall, gonna be over there. So all the action is really just gonna be over here until I come over here and see nothing. Nothing. Okay, cool. Gonna try and shoot this tank. There you go. Took care of that. How did that tank not die? It's okay, we killed him at very low health. So I don't trust that. I don't trust that little pocket, and it's got a great sight line coming down here. So I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna get some extra cover and just go straight across. Why not? No, there's just a couch over there. Just an ominous couch. An ominous couch over there. Oh, that's where all you guys are. Oh, okay. I was wondering. Oh my god. Oh my god. Come on, rockets. Let's go. Rockets. Boom. Okay. Alright. Oh! Whoa! Oh, Lord. It didn't bounce off that shield, I can tell you that. It hit it, which is good. I don't know if it broke it. Ooh, it's too hot now. It's too hot. That's what happens. I got this. I'm just gonna get harried over on the side there with him putting all those bullets out into the air. That was intense. That was some fun right there. I'm gonna have to, somebody clip that one. That was a good one. All right, cool. Yeah, I didn't expect, I had what, 3 tanks off the jump and then 3 spider tanks came around here. I'm glad it came. I had 1 and then 2. Well, they all came at the same time. No, sir. Not even trying to. All right, cool, great. This guy over here, all your buddies are over here doing their job, getting shot. You're just over here hanging out with the tree. All right, cool. Whatever. That's how it goes here on Stream the Roguelike, your daily show about failure, where we stream this roguelike and try to not mess it up. I'm gonna check the chat. Boom, boom. Oh, poor people, thanks for the question. There are games that are definitely, as smooth and immersive. Half-Life Alyx. Oh my gosh, whatever you need to do to play Half-Life Alyx, go play Half-Life Alyx. What they did with Half-Life Alyx was something which was really incredible. That experience is amazing. They do a great job with, the immersion is there, but in the virtual stuff itself, everything has really good physics. Everything in Alyx feels extremely tangible, which I think is what's very interesting about it. Here, there's not that same sense of tangibility. Like in Alyx, you can't do that. Under no circumstances can you do that, you know? Here you can do it. It's just, because you gotta move. I still am trying to figure out, I believe I may be represented by like a vertical column or something like that, and like I got a head part. I still don't know exactly what my hitbox is. I just know that I can't run through walls. Also, when you go up to a wall, and if I, hold on, I'm gonna step forward physically in my room. It's pushing me back. It's keeping my model in the same place, but pushing, I don't know, it's virtual reality. That's just how it works. You gotta think about it yourself sometimes, man. I'm just trying to do this. It gets confusing, but I'm gonna check it one more time. Yeah, dude, I appreciate that you like it. Yeah, I mean, that's what's so nice about this game. I think the thing that I enjoy the most about this game is that it is kind of so, I mean, it's not complicated. There's not a lot that's complicated about this game. And what's so nice about that is that it can really just be purely about the experience of running and shooting and occupying and perturbing space and you know, effectively engaging your targets, because I mean, at the end of the day, there's not a lot that's like overly visually complicated. I mean, if you can get your mind set up to be able to appreciate quickly what's going on, I mean, it's just all action. I mean, this game is really, at the end of the day, just all action, and that's what I appreciate the most about it. I mean, it's so fun. It's a really good arcade game. I mean, I set up an arcade, get 6 Oculus Quests. Well, you need a computer for it. Get 6 VR headsets, set your buddies up, make sure you got good controllers. I mean, hell, if I was a kid and they told me I could play this game with my friends at like Chuck E. Cheese or something like that, I would never let my parents hear the end of it. Never. I need both those guys to die. I hope they did. Is that guy still walking? Listening for him. Nope. Okay. Cool. Yeah, this game is just action satisfaction. And yeah, it runs really smooth, and what's nice about it is I don't actually have a very impressive computer, you know? Like, there are people who stream who will drop like a lot of money. They'll put a lot of money on something like that, you know? We're talking like a rent check. I've seen dudes talking like 2 rent checks, you know what I mean? I mean, look at these textures. They're not complicated textures. Look at these models. They're not complicated models. I mean, where you get the reality is inside your own mind, which is, you know, that's what you want with virtual reality. Like, I can figure out what that is. My brain is used to seeing this stuff. And so you're not taxing your computer that much. I'm running a Ryzen 5 with 6 cores. I've got 16 gigs of RAM running at 3200 megahertz. And I got, here it is. Oh man, this is what I was talking to Palmer about. Those guys. How he thinks to not do that, and how these are awful. Never. Because they don't have to spin and make noise. They sure don't.
There he is.
But yeah, very immersive. The immersivity comes out of how you interact with it. You have the ability to feel like you're here because you're moving around in the space. Obviously, like, you know, I can duck down. You know, I can really, if I want to use cover, and I will coming through here. Yeah, I just duck down and use the cover. You know, I think the biggest discrepancy. There we go. Is just what I was talking about with the snap turns. What happens is that my mind will incorporate, because I'm making this input. I am deciding to go to the left, right? I know what the room looks like. In my mind has composed a space, and I maintain assumptions about the nature of this space. And when I decide that I am going to make a change to what I am perceiving as such, I have an idea generally of what is going to be there when I get done. Bullets, that's what are going to be there. Spicy hot bullets. About it. Boom. Kindness. Tactical. No. Run for cover. Get right out of the way. Can't get shot if you're where the bullets aren't. That's really funny. That's a good way to get shot, running your mouth like that. There we are. I think I still got one biped over here. One of these guys. Yeah, real spicy action. I'm gonna check chat again real quick. Cool. But I still got somebody on here. I'm glad you're appreciating this. Like I said, it's a fantastic game, a really cool experience. You get to talk about a lot of stuff, you know. and you can just run around and shoot guys. Shoot them right up. Ooh, that was some dodging right there. I'm gonna see if I can finish this guy up with the left and see what it's like going down those sights. Really what happens is when you're using this the way that you should, I'm lining that sight up on my right eye, but maintaining where my eyes are focusing in the space, where my targets are. That ring there is gonna still keep painting that on there. It's a red dot sight, you know. But yeah, like I said, I actually have to move my my focus around in a 3D space. You know, I don't know how else I'm supposed to do it. That sound, I believe, it's obviously a drone. I think there might be the boss around here too. Great. Boss of this level is a guy with a jetpack and a machine gun and a bad attitude. Yup. This is gonna be tough. But he doesn't have a ton of health. But he's extremely mobile. And he's extremely well armed. That machine gun he has just sprays out a whole row of bullets. It's like a bullet hell game, something like that. And if you want to change direction, you're getting shot. There's nothing you can do about it. Here on Scream the Roguelite, your daily show about failure, where we stream this roguelike and try to not mess it up. I think we're doing okay so far. I'm gonna check over in the chat here. Cool. Check my stream stats, not dropping any frames. Gotcha. Looks like we're sitting about 26 minutes right now. Very good. Yeah, looks like our things are kind of doing what they need to do tonight. I mean, now that I've said that, we'll find out what happens. So, what are we gonna do? Yeah, we're gonna admire model real quick. Oh, this is fantastic. This is exactly what I needed to see. You guys are gonna check their credits out. I mean, this is great. Bevan McKechnie. Cool. I think he is on the forums, it's Bebun, B-E-B-U-N, that's the dev. But no, I mean, it's a homie here. Bevan McKechnie. He did this. I gotta learn how to say this better, because I really want to respect your name, because this is a fantastic game, and you've done a really good job. Really good job. So we're gonna have a look at this for a little bit, and be right back. It's Scream the Roguelite, your daily show about failure. Yeah, I'm still here, by the way. I didn't go anywhere. I just need to like move around in my room. Use a great feature of the Oculus Rift S, which is the one that I have. It uses inside-out tracking, so I don't have to have weird little camera pods set up in my room. You know, it just runs it all from inside the headset, which I think is really the future. The trick these guys did is that obviously, you know, it can track it with cameras in space because it looks a certain way. But they put some IMUs, some little tiny MEMS gyroscopes, I guess, or something, in these things with accelerometers, and so it can kind of track itself in space, and it links those two up. But if you take a controller and you put it like outside of your field of view, it'll start making guesses, and those guesses are pretty good. My microphone is also integrated into the headset, which is why I can move around in space, up and down, etc., and not have any issues with sound levels. So another really good call on that one, I have to say. All right, we are gonna get back into it. Cool. Gonna put a question out in the chat. If anybody has any choice of mutator that they want to go for tonight, starting off. Mutators are gun magnet. Enemies drop weapons. There's no ammo drops or reloading. And so that means when an enemy dies, it turns into a gun. And you're just running around, gun, it's blowing up. Can't reload them. This is all enemies die with one shot. You die with one shot. This is fun. I mean, ooh, it makes you feel it. It's palpable. It's tension. And you can get through. So you just two-shot a spider tank. Oh, there was anything. It was so good. Or this is a people populator. It says enemies have less HP. The bullets move faster, and there are more enemies. It says that's a negative. I don't think that's a negative. So, yeah, let's go check in the chat if anybody's checking it out. All right, cool. 4 people says cool stream, bro. Keep at it. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I'm glad that you're enjoying this. This is, I don't know. I think it's a cool and new format. And I love that you have hands. I love that you can be emotive. I gotta talk to you, you know. We gotta see what's going on together, you know. So yeah. Go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, cool. No worries. We're gonna try and do that every stream. People are in here. We'll take some votes about the mutation dispenser that we're gonna go for. I'm doing the people populator. I'm doing this one because it is my favorite. There are more guys. You are moving real fast, and there's a lot of decisions you got to make when you're doing this one. Still hate this thing. Fingers crossed. No, I'll go around and check another door for that. That irritates me enough where I'll actually go have a look at this. No, wow, damn. Swing and a miss 3 times. Means I'm out. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, wow, Isn't that something, huh? Isn't that something over there? Can't get to it because I have this thing, which is a short-range pistol shotgun. It's okay, these dummies just all line up. Lined right up. Really? Wow. Was it a physical thing that had to hit me? I'm not sure. Because if I can pick this up, let me see if I can pick this up. This debris, it moves, but it doesn't. Maybe it just doesn't have like a handle encoded into it that to make up picking. You know. Interesting. Cool. You pick this guy up though. These guys are great. Oh no, missed him. Here we go. You go. Zip. Hey. And then you can just kind of move them around. Look at that. Isn't that a great model? I love how the little smoke comes out. We're going to grab the SMG here. Look at this big pile of dummies right here. Dummy, 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 dummy. How many dummies is that? Like 5 dummies. All of them. Dumber than hell. Dumber than hell, every single one of them. All right, we're going to get in here. I'm going to check to the right here real quick. And I'm just going to take care of that guy. Take care of that guy. Whoa. No. I'm not. Can't stop. Won't stop. Glad I could do that with my hands on stream. Boom. Did I get the other one? No, we're gonna get it though. We have principles. It's important to have principles. You know what I mean? Even if they're dumb as hell, like shoot the barrels all the time. You know, it's about consistency. I said this is Scream the Robe Light coming to you live, 10 p.m. Central every day. This is your daily show about failure. Where we try and stream this roguelike and try to not mess it up. That's what we're doing here. So yeah, I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna go down into here, move it around. There we go. Bum 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 bum. Oh yeah, it's a funny story. I'll talk about it. Palmer Lucky, you can look the guy up. He was the guy who came up. He originally had the Oculus, and he sold it to Facebook for a ton of money. Then got fired for having not the best politics. He's one of these kind of internet cuckoos, and with the way that he thinks about stuff. But yeah, long story short, there's this big party that used to happen. Out in the near the Bay Area, a bunch of people hanging out, having fun on boats and stuff, and they decided to go ahead and do it this year, which is, I don't know, I think pretty ill-advised. I think we're just canceling 2020. Real talk. You know, you can hang out and play virtual reality games instead. I think that's a fine option. Yeah, they went ahead and tried to go do it, have a big party, and you know, they got in a little bit of trouble for it. People don't think it's a good idea, you know, to endanger yourself and others. So, yeah, that turned into a bit of a kerfuffle, and there ended up being a conversation. There ended up being a conversation about it. So yeah, that's how that ended up happening. If anybody was interested in the backstory of that, pretty funny. Never talked to a guy who I've seen like interviews, you know. You know, it's a internet. It's a social media. You talk to whoever you want. That's why whoever this person was who was in the chat here, poor people. I do want to know who you are. I really do want to know who you are. If you're a friend of mine, if you're somebody who I've asked to come on the stream, mainly this is just friends of mine. Like, please let me know. Hit me up in like a DM or something like that though, and then we can just have this stream be just like cool, fun, you know. So Really appreciate you being here, though. 100%er. All my other buddies who have come in and checked the stream out, love you guys to death. Come chat in the stream. If you're watching this later, if you're in the future, come chat in the stream. Love to shout you out. Love to talk about it. There's so many things to ask about this game. There's so many fun things we can do. I mean, like, let's talk about, we could do game modes and stuff. You know, like I gotta hold the gun like this the whole time. You know what I mean? Hell, I do it upside down. See if I can run around and kill these guys with an upside down gun. I don't know. We'll talk about it. We could like do a vote or something later. It'd be funny. You got options in virtual reality. Just like real reality. Only more virtualer. More stuff going on here. Reloading this SMG is actually a pretty funny process. You gotta kind of train yourself to like do that. Yeah. These things spawn next to every door, maybe 50-50 chance on those. This is just shenanigans. I mean, we'll be able to blow through a lot of stuff with this combination. SMG and the rocket launcher. Yeah, come on, let's go. Especially here, people populator mode. I mean, come on, buddy. Those guys are the worst. Next to spider tanks and flying hand grenades. Next to that, those guys are the worst. There we go. All right, cool. Got that. Let's go get this burger. Say thank you. Your death was worth it. To me, not to you. To me. That's what's cool about you. Here you go. Do this with your keyboard. Do this with your keyboard. Yeah, I don't see that happening. Yeah, that's a VR thing. You just go. It shoots all the bullets all over him. Sprays them everywhere. Ugh. Just what you really want to have around. You just. There's problems over there, but how many bullets do I got? I got that many bullets worth of chances for that not to be a problem anymore. It's nice. Checking chat. We're here on Scream the Robe, your daily show about failure, where we stream this roguelike and try to not mess it up. We're doing the people populator mode. Don't forget, enemies have less health, your bullets move faster, and there's more enemies. Oh no. Oh no. I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna wait here. He's gonna take his shield down, and I'm gonna light him up with it. You know? He's got a little bit less health. I mean, the rocket would put in some work, you know, for sure. Let me see if I finished that animation. I swapped that real quick. Nope, didn't. Fun stuff. Said single person developing this game. Real smart guy. I mean, look what he made. Look what he made. Oh, I forgot. Damn. I'll remember. I'm sorry. B-Bun. B-Bun. B-E-B-U-N. B-Bun. Smart dude. Look what he made. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Come on. There we go. Keep running. Keep running back. Keep running back. Keep running backward. Keep running backward. Ah! Thought I could duck that one. Thought I could duck that one. Sometimes you just have to, you can't look around because like I said, your head changes your movement a little bit, right? Here's this line on the floor. See how I'm turning and it's doing that? I'm keeping my thumbstick dead straight. There's no real way to change that. I appreciate that it's there. You just have to understand what's happening. So for me, looking dead straight, running backwards, that is what's going to get me the maximum velocity, and I need that maximum velocity to outrun that stream of bullets. Because it's just like a big hose of bullets, and you just can't be there. You can't be where the bullets are. If you are where the bullets are, you get shot, and we're trying to avoid that. So yeah, if you're looking for general life strategy stuff, oh come on, come on. That's because I took a straight line on that guy. You gotta dance with those guys. It's all right. That went pretty quick. We're gonna hop back in here on Scream the Robe, your daily show about failure, where we stream this roguelike and try to not mess it up. Here we are, back in the sewers. Headshots. That'll get the work done. Boom. Kill that guy. You just shoot him too in this mode. That also works. You don't have to get all cocky like you're cool. Sticky grenade launcher, yeah, 100% gonna go pick that up. A lot of options with a sticky grenade launcher. Sticky grenade launcher is called a sticky grenade launcher because it shoots grenades that stick. And then, I'm gonna just kind of get behind a little bit of cover. And then there's a button on the controller that you hit. Fire in the hole. Yeah, blows that right up. I use this for laying mines, you know, gumming up entrances to stuff. It's gonna be pretty helpful in a level like the warehouse where those you got a lot of choke points. Anything with tight hallways where you can really just blow them up. A little bit of a modification to the reload on it. I'll show you the reload when I need to. Usually you just hit that one button, and this one you have to hold it to open it because that button also detonates it. Little nice piece of grammar, little nice piece of game and control grammar that the dev decided to put in to make that a little bit easier for everybody, which I really appreciate. I mean, the thing is, with a lot of these controllers, you're limited with your options for buttons. I've got a stick, I've got a trigger, right? I've got a grip button, that's for you hit that to pick stuff up, and then I've got two face buttons, and then I've got a menu button. So not a ton, you know? Not a ton. You want most of the action to be happening out here, you know, with your hands, with your head, with your body, you know? That's where the action's at. That's where all that is. There you are. There you are. Just like that. Just like that. That's how you get the action. Alright, cool. Here on Scream the Roguelite, your daily show about failure, where we try and scream this roguelike and try to not mess it up. Come on, thank you. That guy almost got that bullet around this corner. That would have been gnarly, because it probably would have hit me. So, yeah, gonna check chat real quick. What do we got? Alright. Word up. Like I said, always be shouting out people in the chat. You know, come hang out. Watch this silly stuff go down in Goopland, Goopsylvania here. You'll see this too. I mean, there's a reason that my hands are like that. Because it actually helps you. It helps you to steady your aim. I could do like this, right? But there's a couple reasons why that's not actually good. And we can talk about it. We can talk about the other really fun thing about virtual reality, which is the physicality, the corporality of what's going on. Obviously, you can't see what my body's doing. And quite frankly, I'm not putting the webcam in here, so you can just look into my weird bedroom. So it's not happening. So we're gonna figure it out together. You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, I'm doing this for a variety of reasons. Once again, I've got one hand, which is stabilizing my other hand. Get more accurate shots with that. The other reason is it puts my arms into more of a barrel shape, which means that I can do a lot more like movement stuff. It's easier to do it a little bit this way, a little yoga pose kind of thing, you know. If I'm just here trying to swing one arm around, you know, it's doing that. But if I can get my whole body into it, and I have more mass that I'm moving around at that time, I end up with a little bit higher degree of kind of just like movement fidelity. I'm gonna leave that. I like it. It's fine. This thing just rips. This thing just rips. We'll run into that later. I mean, don't worry about that. Oh, I didn't show you the sight on it. Sorry. I'm sorry. Okay? There you go. It's got another ghost ring sight. Very similar to the assault rifle. And here we go. We're just gonna fire that off. It's got some, I mean, it goes. It's a goer. There you are. Like that. Fun. Tons of fun. But yeah, I mean, it's important to be able to get into a good stance, you know. Having a good stance means that you've got all your kind of like muscular and energy distribution kind of lined up, you know. Once you get that lined up, I don't know if you can see it. I'm like rolling my shoulders just because, you know, you get this cool squared off position. I maybe want to take a camera to this at some point just so I can see what that position looks like in terms of what I'm doing with my targets. I mean, you know, in the I guess the old police training manuals and stuff, they have these like donut eaters with their gut hanging over their belt, squared right up, just squared right up, squatting down like you're trying to have one right in the middle of the street there. But you know, after that, there's people who say that you want to like look over your shoulder kind of thing. You know, they say that's real tactical. That's tacticaler than the Fathermucker, huh? But I don't know. I honestly don't know what I look like. I'm just kind of shooting these guys. Trying to shooting these guys. That one was over my shoulder for real. I had to make a real quick left at that. You know. I can't sleep. The clown is gonna eat me tonight. Can't sleep. Clown's gonna eat me. Door. It looks like a scary clown. Cool. Music is great. Speed Black. You see him there. Yeah. Scream the Robe, your daily show about failure, where we try and stream this roguelike and try to not mess it up. Check in chat real quick. Brent, we're at up 46 minutes. All right. Cool. We're getting through it pretty quick tonight, huh? Feeling good. Feeling good. You don't want it dragging on, you know? We got to charge in this laser. We got to charge in that laser. Ooh, needed some more batteries for that laser, I'll tell you honest. There you go. If you can get the time to charge this thing up, it just, woo! Whatever you got in front of you, that ain't a problem anymore. That is no longer a problem. Such a kindness, but you have to have the time. That's really, yeah, that's always hard to come by. Even at 80 hertz, even at 80 decisions a second, still can't find the time. Don't know if you ever will. Good. I'm just can't even. I'm going full Becky with those spider tanks. I just can't even with these guys right now. What do we have over here? This guy hanging out. Cool. I could probably. Yeah, that was sloppy. You know, you can get the work done with something like this when they got a little bit less health. There you go. Yeah, we'll get that swapped out. I just wanted to, you know. Sometimes you got to be fancy. Sometimes you just got to blow them up. One-handed. Yeah, sometimes you just got to do that. That's cool. That'll make you feel cool. I felt pretty cool doing that. Hope I look cool to you guys out on the internet. Here on Stream the Roguelike, your daily show about failure, where we try and stream this roguelike and try to not mess it up. Alright, cool. Didn't mess that up. We're getting out of here. We're gonna go to the warehouse. We gotta get a fine. If I didn't get to the warehouse the entire time, this stream so far, that'd be ridiculous. That'd be silly. Gotta get out here. No. We saw the boss before. We saw the boss. Okay, cool. Oh, yes, my baby. My baby. Whoop, run. Great. So yeah, the thing about those things is that they don't have to make all that sound and noise. He could just run up on me and explode, right? That would 100% be an option. The problem with these guys is that they make you stop everything you're doing, and you are now in 100% full retreat. Nothing you can do, right? I gotta get over and through here. There's a radius to it. I think where this guy blew up, that radius may have been like right here. I mean, obviously, it's line of sight through here. I try and make sure that I'm always fully covered when I'm dealing with those guys. I mean, in this game, I have 3 points of health. If you know, if it's real life, you know, and if I'm really going for that immersion factor, you can always just have your entire shoulder and leg and your side here, anything just full of tiny pieces of metal that are just like bleeding and hurting and just ruining your day. So I want to avoid that. I really do. So when I'm playing games with those guys, when I'm putting my dancing shoes on with those guys, I just try and find cover, all full cover. Like if I can see them when they blow up, that's a problem. And I don't like problems. I don't like having problems. If I do have a problem, I like to just get it over with. You know, just go solve it. And solving that problem looks like getting behind cover effectively. Because that's what this game is about in a lot of degrees. This game is about moving. This game is about shooting. This game is about shooting. This game is about effective use of cover. Not about running, thankfully. Man, if I had to run all this distance myself, that'd be a mess. I'd be so tired. You know, I'm not saying I'm any kind of slouch or anything, but I'm glad I just got a controller for that part. Let me tell you that. Let me tell you that. Any of these guys who are telling you that it's going to be so more immersive, you have like a virtual treadmill and you actually got to like run around and stuff? Hell no. Come on, buddy. That was nice though. I'm glad I did that. That was a very instinctual, stop moving, cut right back. Save me from getting shot. Checking chat. All right, cool. Here we go. Says I still got one viewer in here, which is really cool. I hope it's the Twitch bot that makes sure that I'm not like, you know, screaming racial epithets, because we need that guy. We need him working. I hope he's here. Just being like, no, we're still good. We're still good. Hadn't happened. Woo! Look at that. He got all the way up there, huh? Yeah, I shot. It was like I was shooting off my own hat, that guy. What if a cowboy ever tried to shoot his own hat off? Or ever did? That'd be funny. That'd be a funny image. Put that in your mind right now. There's a cowboy, and he shoots his own hat off. Isn't that funny? That's good for a chuckle, isn't it? Little one-panel Far Side cartoon. If anybody ends up in the chat later or sees this in the future, please let me know what you think would be the caption to the single-panel Far Side cartoon with a cowboy shooting his own hat off. That'd be great. And I would say it here on Scream the Roguelike, your daily show about failure, where we try and stream this roguelike and try to not mess it up. Warehouse 2, I think I'm hearing the boss over here. I'm gonna see if you can hear that on my right ear. Sounds like I'm hearing the boss, and it sounds like I'm hearing two of those green guys, those flying hand grenades. I'm glad they make that noise too. They're like crickets. They're like the most evil cricket that like you've ever run into. There we go. He was just having trouble. He was having trouble getting through that. Kept him from shooting. Bless him. I'm comfortable with that. I'm comfortable utilizing my surroundings to effectively deal with whatever BS I got to deal with in this compound, this crazy compound for a virtual reality system near you. Yeah, you can find it on Steam, C-O-M-P-O-U-N-D, Compound. There we are. There we are. There we are. All right, cool, good. Taking care of this guy.
There he is.
You know what? I'm gonna try and be conscious. I'm gonna try and be conscious of what I'm doing with my body. I mean, that's what's so nice about this game, honestly. It's just you can just be very unconscious about it. You can just do kind of what comes naturally to you, which I think is great. And try and be very conscious about the way that I'm moving, because I want to figure out this squared up versus over the shoulder phase. I feel like I'm more of an over the shoulder guy. I feel like I'm going over my left shoulder by a bit, and I think it's just because of this hand position, which is just what's most comfortable to me more than anything else. There you go. I think when they're training those cops, they got like a service like that, and so they're out like this, you know, like out because it's like some little 6-shooter. Used to be. Now they train. Now everybody's got all automatic stuff, so probably train him different.
There he is.
Ooh, train him to do that. You gotta train him to shoot that guy. Actually, no, don't train the police to shoot anybody. Real talk. Please, like, why are police shooting people? It's what the military does. Police are not the military. Ooh, good. That's a pink one in this game's grammar. Pink means it's got an SMG attached to it. So that guy would have been firing off a whole bunch of bullets. He would have been firing a whole bunch. If I didn't kill him like that guy and this guy. Yeah. It's easier for them to show you how they're trying to kill me when they're not dead yet. See, that's the thing. What the problem ends up being is that they're still trying to kill me, so I can't have that. That's not great. Again, all the guns on this game have great ammo. This one has a battery. You can see how the battery is like a little low. Isn't that great? This game is so good. 17 bullets in here, 30 round clip. checking chat. Cool. So again, poor people, appreciate you being here. You're gonna be rich people here too. I mean, really, you just have to like want to have fun watching this game. Really, anybody. Maybe you probably don't even have to be people. Like if you're like a cool fish with like a Twitch account, like that's cool. Like, get in here, man. Just like, whoa, dodge that one. Had nothing to do with how good that dodge was. That was pure the pattern of shotgun that came out of that guy's shotgun. I had most of the cloud was right here, and then that one going like right there. Barely missed it. Barely missed it.
There he is.
Yeah, if you're a cool fish or something like that, if you're like a brain in a jar, if you're if we've got this running out, if you're watching this like way in the future, and you're using like different languages and stuff, and you gotta have like some like symbiote or something like that, which like goes up in your brain space and like lets you like understand all these different things, because like you have no idea what you're looking at. Like, you know, I'm like a hairless ape, and you're probably just like, oh, what in the hell? You mean he's like a hairless ape? Oh my god, he's hideous. I mean, they're made of meat. So if you're doing something like that, you know, I appreciate you being here as well. You know what? Just like show up and have a good time. I don't give a shit. You like me running my mouth, running around shooting these guys? Because that's what I like to do. I mean, I'm gonna do this whether you're here or not, if we're gonna get really honest. So I want you to be here though, because I'm happy you're here on Stream the Roguelite, or Scream the Roguelite, your daily show about failure, where we try and stream this roguelike and try to not mess it up. Especially when we say the title of the show. You try to not mess that up. That's really important, so people know what's going on. Now we're in management. We still have, honestly, a pretty good assortment of weapons, especially considering we're on People Populator. We're just going to go in here and try and go for that anyway. So I have principles, two principles here. One, real motherfucker going out for the loot. That's principle number one. Go get it. See it, go get it. Number two, NASCAR method. NASCAR method is, we're going to talk about that right now. I talked about it before. It's about because I'm right-handed and you saw me do that. See if your keyboard can do this thing before. It's just gonna keep my ass out of more trouble if I'm coming in and making left turns, because I'm gonna be able to get more cover and more effective use of this space, which is something you don't get in other games. Being able to use this space, you don't get that. I get it. I'm in virtual reality. That's what I get. But like I said, it's the effective use of cover. You know, and really, like I said, if you're not trying to get shot, be where the bullets aren't. Do not be where there are bullets. And you know what? These bullets can't go through these walls. They just can't do it. So I'm gonna be behind a wall, because that's gonna keep me from getting shot. I'm gonna trade. Yeah, I'm gonna trade this. This is a great pure DPS weapon. This is gonna get us through armor. This is gonna get us through shields. Especially in this game mode where the enemies have a little bit less health. This is good. I love it when I'm charging my laser. It's a good laser. I like it, right? Nice laser. Did I show you the sights? I'm gonna show you the sights right down here. There you go. That's what the sights like that for that look like. I use them occasionally. But I have to hit a spider tank like way across the way. Yeah, I'll use those sights. This is a shotgun. I don't use the sights on this at all. Does this have sights? Yeah, it's got some chunks. There's some chunks on here. This thing just hucks bullets. This thing just hucks a whole bunch of bullets. All right. We're gonna get in here. Yeah, let's get the shotgun out. Let's see what goes on. Yeah, there you go. Boom, you gotta get shells in here. I gotta not get caught between these two pillars. I was wondering what that was. What's my spacing on that?
There he is.
This was, yeah, I mean, I was bumping right up into it. And I'm glad that they're, I wonder if these are even like perfectly horizontal. I feel like they very well might be, just because, you know, I'm not entirely sure how these levels get composed. But I feel like it's probably done in blocks, because it has to procedurally generate all these levels, you know? You might have also heard me just hit my desk with my controller. That's something that happens here in virtual reality, here on Stream the Roguelite, your daily show about failure, where we stream this roguelike. Try to not mess it up. This roguelike is called Compound. It is for the virtual reality system. I am playing this on a Rift S, and I'm having a good time. Hope you're having a good time too. Interesting series here. Let's see if the boss is in here. I went into a pocket room last time I was in this level, and the boss was in it. Yep, there he is. I wonder what there might be reasoning behind that or something. I don't know.
We'll find it.
Okay, cool. That shield is down. He's still got an ugly machine gun. He's still got an ugly machine gun. Let's see if he tries to do something about it. There we go. Oh man. I let him shoot more than I should have let him. I'm glad I dodged all that. That thing rips. That thing goes real fast. I didn't realize though that he had a $sign on the back of his shirt. That's new. That's funny. All these models are great. The dev did a great job. Oh yeah, and then I always steal this guy's cigar. Steal this guy's cigar. And I smoke it in front of him and I mock him for being dead. Survey says you're dead. Look at that. Oh, gosh. Do that with your keyboard. Do that with your keyboard. Yeah, we're gonna keep it moving. So now we're just clearing stuff out. There's not a ton of great ways to deal with this. All of this is weird. I'm gonna go down here and just do what I can with it. Like I said, the boss is dead, so now, I mean, we don't know exactly what we're gonna run into because it's a roguelike and you never do. But get that guy dead. I just need him dead. Alright, cool. I mean, you never know exactly what's gonna happen. But now I've got a much better idea. I don't know if I'm gonna get jumped by some guy who's almost invincible for a while. Is invincible. He's 100% invincible until you break that shield down. Oh, dropped the wrong clip. Sure did. Didn't hit that button right. Here we go. Cool. Yeah, here on Scream the Robe, your daily show about failure, aka Cat John Wick, where somebody in this awful company has killed my cat. And I have to go find him, and then I have to enact my vengeance. If you ever worried or wondered about my motivation, that's what's going on. I killed my cat. That was real rude. Who does that? Who does that? Really? Rude. I do say that though, I did recently have my cat pass away and I just had a moment where I think it was the fan blowing air or something like that. But I felt like something brushed past my leg. Thought it was him and it wasn't. I'm still in that phase where you haven't gotten over it on kind of like that gut level. Real shame. Real sad. I'm tore up. This game helps a lot though, I do have to say. It's just so much fun. Alright, cool. And like I said, what better way to deal with emotional trauma than by running around murdering your enemies, you know what I mean? Like, oh jeez. It's great, you know? Cool. Hey, so we're chemical processing 1. First time on this one that we've seen it. Lot of big open rooms. I mean, look at the size of these rooms. All of them are like wide open. I'm gonna do it. Real motherfucker going out for the loot. Obviously, I'm not a huge fan, but it's good that these doors do that. I'm gonna check chat real quick. Alright, cool. We're at an hour already. Wow, that's a quick one. Alright, I'm gonna have to die, I guess. I'm gonna have to die at some point. Then we'll get some runs in on hard mode, see what we can do. I think the last time that I got to hard mode, I actually got up into sales, which was cool. I'm really happy about making the progress that I need to in that game mode. This right here, I mean, you're moving through it. I mean, I had a little bit of a rough start on this one. I'm not going to lie about it, you know? Yeah, that guy shoots a lot of bullets. I got 14 in here. Ooh, didn't want to run into that geometry. Ran into that geometry. It's okay. Had bullets downrange. It took care of those hazards. So yeah, there you go. Did I get that other one? No. Now I did it. Now I did it. That was good. That was some accurate shooting. I'm really using this sight. I just closed my left eye so I could fully concentrate on that sight. Said, love the assault rifle. Effective fire at range. That is like a boss type guy. He's got more armor, he takes more hits. Look at that guy. He's like a up armored. Whoa! Whoa! That's why you clear your rooms before you start talking about it. Yeah, people populated. There's a lot of guys in here. A lot of guys in here. A lot of dead guys. What did I just run past? I wasn't even paying attention. Wasn't even paying attention. A bouncy shotgun? Oh. That's tempting if we were in another game mode, but I mean, right now, this right here, this is handling pretty much everything we need it to do. Until maybe, I mean, if I get to the final boss, that would be cool. I would have to do a couple more levels after this. This one has more of those robot guys. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Ow, that was stupid. I should have done it. Should not have done that. There was something in my face. I had a gun in my hand. Shot him right up. Okay, cool. This is like giant spider tank. Giant spider tank. Cover. Move it. I only got one bullet out of that reload. That's fine. I just fired it. I just needed to have fire out there. And you know what? Boom. He gave me exactly what I needed. Great. That should bring me up to, back up to 3 HP. Fantastic. Really love that this game lets you do that. Gives you those kind of options. Instead, I mean, sometimes you just whiff it. Do not expect for you to hit those shots every time. You will not. Really appreciate how loud those flying hand grenades are. I guess if it was really like a drone with a hand grenade strapped to it and it were like a quadcopter or something like that, yeah, it would be pretty loud. You'd be able to hear them coming up. They still would be under no obligation to stop and make a lot of noise like some kind of kid's toy. Spin around before they explode. No obligation to do that. At least they let you know about it. Yeah, hearing that drone saved my butt on the last one. Saving them hind parts. I'm just gonna that allowed me to turn around real fast. I knew right where they were. I used the tools I have here to make that turn as quickly as possible. Like I said, I mean, ow. You just gotta strafe it. You just gotta run past that. You took a hit. You know what? What are you gonna do? That guy was real fast on the trigger. I'll tell you that.
There he is.
There you go. Boom. Get back into cover. Get some more bullets in here. What do we got? Somebody's scanning the area. I heard him say it. I don't know where he is though. That's a problem. It's weird because that what? Where's it coming from? Okay, that's fine. Touch me over here. You gotta get down. It'll blow all of them up. Yeah. Wow, I'm glad I remembered that in time. That could have hurt. You know, be aware of your environment. You know, do your best to figure out what's going on around you. Keep you from getting shot. Where's it coming from? Over on the left. There's a tiny room with a flying hand grenade and a big ugly robot in it. And that guy. Okay, come on. No, I'm just running. I would have taken a little bit of shrapnel damage off of that one. I'd be uncomfortable, I'll tell you that. This guy, stomp. Die, thank you. Big feet. Who was it? Oh, it was in the chat the other night. Brute Sauce was saying I got petite feet. He's saying I got petite feet. Here, we're gonna try and listen to him. Can you listen to the feet? Now I'm like a baby. Now this is like baby. I'm like Odd Job right now. Baby mode. It's a weird baby. Baby's strong as hell. What is going on with that baby? How'd a baby get here? Cool. Let's check in chat real quick. Gonna check the stats. All right, great. We're doing good here. 109. Still haven't died yet. Just got through that one, so we're gonna go up to research and development. Okay, we got R&D. I forgot about that one. I thought we were gonna go straight up to like the executive suite thing. I really don't feel like changing this weapon combination that I have, so I'm gonna go to what makes the most tactical sense, which is lord, okay. I mean, these guys are armored. These guys are armored. I mean, they're high value. Like, the game places a lot of value on their models, so you usually get more drops from them. I was hoping I could exploit that to get some health back. In this case, that didn't happen. I just got a bunch of ammo. Missed that one. I love how they flash and disappear. It's such like a, I mean, you know exactly what it is. It's how it works, you know? So many good things about just having good grammar, having just things that your mind already knows about, so it's not as, I mean, you can just drop it into your understanding of what's happening immediately. Ooh, bad news, bad news, bad news. Damn. Ooh, watch out for this laser. Get behind cover. Nothing you can do. Blow him up. 2 burgers. Bless him. Can I get this around the corner? I'm just gonna grab this. That was great. That's gonna need to get clipped. That was funnier than hell. Hide behind this guy. That guy was at low health. The models change based on how much damage they have. Tactical. Ow. So you can tell when they're a little beat up. The close feature, you just literally take your wrist and you flick it like that. You feel like a badass every time. Real badass. I don't like going around that way. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna wait for him to come to me. I'm surprised about how that shot came out. I think it's because he's got these turrets directly on the side of him. I think that's maybe why that's the case. That's funny. So yeah, not a bad choice for, here, we're just gonna pick up a new one. Technically, we also saved ourselves some bullets. Saved ourselves, what is that, 14 bullets by picking this up. Free clip, you know? Yeah, it's just something I'll have to take into consideration when I'm encountering that enemy later. That I don't have the same amount of cover that I thought I did. I think with these guys' models, they're all shooting. Yeah, look at that. They're shooting from that side of their body. You can see where those bullets come out, you know? Tactical. You can see where those bullets come out. With those guys that got the right on the sides there, yeah, they'll get you. Apparently. I don't know, that's how I got shot. Here on Scream the Robe, your daily show about failure, where we try and stream this roguelike and try to not mess it up. I'm going to check over in chat real quick. Cool. Alright. Man, this is a big level, isn't it, huh? I gotta start somewhere. Oh, man. Here we go. Woo. Come on, right there. There we go. Get another one in there. Come on. Where is this guy? There. He's gone now. He's over there. He's dead. Alright, cool. Alright, what are we doing? Shooting this guy. Ooh, they've got pink armored guys now. That means they're armored and they have SMGs. Alright, this got cleared out. Why walk when you can warp? Okay, checking my ammo on everything. Hit him. I'm just gonna blast one around. That's good. I got a drone. I'm about to get shot by this guy. Yep, sure did. Burger time though. That's okay. Should put me at 2. Yeah, it does. Cool. That was very kind of him. Appreciate you giving me that burger. For being such an asshole. Fuck! Ow! Oh, I'm getting shot in the back right now. Nope. Getting shot in the face. Getting shot right in the face. Down to 1 HP, down to 1 HP. Precarious situations. Cool. That was red, like, now I'm like so itchy for that burger, like that, I saw that circle was red and I was like, that's a burger. Ooh, now I gotta deal with a boss too. I gotta deal with a boss right now. I don't know what to do about it. I think I'm just gonna shoot him real hard. And then use 2 corners. Yeah, that'll do it. Use 2 corners and shoot him. Look at this guy. Oh man. What a real dickhead. That guy's a dickhead. Yeah, look at you. Dickhead. You're such a dickhead, for. You're dead now, huh? That'll stop you. Whoa! Alright. Got another bullet in here. I'll finish off this clip. Let's get another clip in here. Get shot. That's it. It's fractions of seconds. Just, you know, the tiniest misjudge of distance or input. But nothing about it feels unfair. We'll be honest. Nothing about this game feels unfair. You know why you died. You know what happened. You know, except for one time a little while ago. I couldn't figure out for the life of me what happened. I couldn't tell you. It's just like the one time. Occasionally stuff happens. We ran into, we had a glitch in the game last night here on Scream the Roguelike, your daily show about failure. Stream this roguelike and not mess it up. Last night we ran into a geometry glitch. Flipped through a wall, ended up outside of bounds, which has been known to happen in video games. That happens, you know. And ended up having to reset the whole game just because when you are in a state where there's enemies pursuing you, you cannot access this main menu to get back to the home place, you know, that starting room. It's really the only other place to go. Can't do it. Makes sense. Doesn't want you being a baby. Doesn't want you changing settings and stuff. And I mean, really, if you're under fire and you're not trying to get out there and deal with it, and instead you're like hiding in a corner, like crouching down, like trying to use the menu to keep yourself from getting shot, like, get out of here. Play another game. You know, jeez Louise. I'm still living, actually. Here's the executive level. We're doing a good run here. We got a lot going on. We're going for a long time on this one. 16 minutes. I think the people populator, I think I have the best luck with. I think it probably most likely has something to do with that, just slightly less health on these guys. And on my part, slightly more just being clever and putting shotguns around corners, lighting guys up that way. That works. When you need to light somebody up and they're over there, you don't forget. Don't forget. These dummies like to hug walls too. They got a bad habit of it. I think it's their pathing. They're just trying to track straight at me, and so they'll end up hugging walls, moving at their pace. Hey, look at this lady. Hey, what's up, girl? You too. Dang, man, look at all the attractive people in this game. Yo, who gave that to you? You got a boyfriend? Damn, I mean, look, hit me up. We'll talk later. What's up? That's the thing. You can't, in virtual reality, you can't see me wink. You can't see me wink in virtual reality. Can I hide behind this couch? I'm taking damage off of that. Damn, I hate those guys. I really do. Truly do. There's a burger there. There's two. I'm gonna take one. I'm just gonna get around that corner. That was a little bit of a stupid risk, but you know what? Why not? I gotta get over to hard mode, you know. We still got stuff we gotta do tonight. I'm just doing too good. I'm being too much of a winner. I'm winning too hard for us to progress with all the rest of the things we need to do with the stream tonight. Jeez. God, I'm the worst. I'm the worst. Look at this guy. This guy's cool. That's pretty cool. I like his shirt. Alright, I'm gonna check chat real quick. Alright. Cool, everybody's looking fancy. Everybody's got suits on, man. The dev got all his buddies who like put suits on and like cool military stuff. Look at this guy. I bet he's like the general. You should look at his shoulders or something. That should tell you, right? I don't know. Never actually shot any guns aside from like dicking around. And then like I went to Vegas one time and I got to shoot some automatic weapons doing that. That was a lot of fun. Expensive, cost me like $200 something to do it. I only got like one clip on each one of these things, but I don't know, it's fun seeing what you can do. Yo, can I pick this glass up? No, just a little pixely glass. Can I blow it up? Sure can. Here on Scream the Roguelike, your daily show about failure, where we try and stream this roguelike and try to not mess it up. I'm glad you guys are here. What are we doing? Executive power 2. Okay. Look at the size of this level. This thing is a monster. This thing is huge. I gotta kill everybody in here? Everybody in here? Alright, fine. Fine. If you say so. That's what we're gonna do. Make sure that, set yourself up for success, you know what I mean? Make sure that, ooh. Looking out for number 1 right there, for sure. Ooh. Snap. That's why it was a bad idea to go over there, because I got caught on that plant trying to move past. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. It's alright. That was a good-ass run. That was a good-ass run. I really like that. Hope you got a chance to see it. We're either now or far off into the future. Anytime you want. Literally anytime you want. Here on Scream the Roguelike, your daily show about failure, where we try and stream this roguelike and not mess it up. Cool. We are going to go. I'm going to freeze you with something again real quick. Here. I'll freeze you with the booze. I'll freeze you with the booze, because that's where we're going. We're going to hard mode. Alright, be right back. And I'm still here, by the way. I just moved around in my room. It's weird for you to see me trying to navigate a separate space, which, you know, has separate physical dimensions. I mean, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't have any context in terms of what you guys are looking at. It'd be a little bit rude for me to just kind of like be bumping around. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to make sure everybody feels really appreciated being here. If you're watching this, that's fun. I think I'm having a good time. You know, I hope you're having a good time. Yeah, one guy, Poor People, said he was having a good time. I'm really glad he liked it. Look at that. Maybe I know that guy. Maybe I don't. I'm letting it be a mystery, you know. Which is fun. Maybe that makes me a jerk. I don't know. I hope I'm not being a jerk. Poor People, if you see this later, like, I do want to know who you are. Hold up. Oh, here we go. I need to get my hand back. I do want to know who you are. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to seem like I was being, like I don't care, because I do. I like the mystery. It's fun, you know. It's the internet. There's this new, you know, anonymity, you know. It was cool to hear what you said. So, yeah, thank you. Thank you for being here. And then please, come talk to me. Come talk to me later. Let the internet be anonymous. Come talk to me. I really want to hear your thoughts. I really do. All right, cool. Oh, I dropped it. Darn it. Okay. We're just gonna pop back. And it breaks. It breaks when you drop it. Cool. Hard mode. Oh no. Did I get it? I did. Get it. That's when you're a sloppy drunk right there. You just dropped it right down. I need this. Don't you understand? You need it. Yeah, we're not doing. I'm not that drunk yet. I don't know if I ever play that drunk. Probably be funny. But you know. We'll see. Going to hard mode. I'm gonna take this off. This is the shower that lets you do that. Due to rationing, showers no longer than 8 seconds will result in evictions and/or oh. Okay. Cool. We're gonna grab this guy. This is actually really useful for hard mode. We're gonna see why shortly. Hard mode is a lot harder. The enemies take more damage. I believe they are more accurate and faster on the trigger. I think the bullets also move fast too. I don't know. We'll see. Here on Scream the Roguelike, your daily show about failure, where we try and stream this roguelike and try to not mess it up. Real motherfucker going out for the loot. Don't forget, go get those weapons. Give yourself options. Sniper rifle. Great option. Great option to have. Let me see. Like I said, I believe because the bullets... No. And this 3-bullet magazine on this thing is you gotta change up the way that you think about it. You gotta keep those shots in mind. I think I killed him. If you don't remember him, you get shot. So it's just what happens. Look at this guy being clever. There's gonna be some. No. Okay. There we are. Look at this. I'm actually gonna turn my body so I can go down this hallway like this, just so I can feel like I'm doing it in real life. Hold up, here we go. Oh, that was the last guy. Oh, that's great. That's great. Oh, jeez, you gotta pay attention, guy. Reload this. Reload that. All right, cool. Let's get out of here. we're gonna go see our buddy. We're gonna go see our big old buddy here. If you've seen hard mode before, you'll know what's about to happen. Here he is. Here's our buddy. Oh my god, let me please. Oh, he does do some damage. He can be killed. He can be killed. We discovered he can be killed. He's dead. Great, I opened this door. I don't know what's happening behind me. A lot of getting shots happening. I might die. I very well may die. I didn't. Great. Bullets. 4 of them, then. Wow, okay. That's something new. Would have preferred burgers, obviously. I'm down to 1 health. But it looks like we're going to be able to continue to progress. This was... Come on. Please. Be kind to me. Don't be so mean to me. Why are you so mean to me, game, when I love you? I just don't care with those guys. I picked up 4 clips off this god-awful rat, and that'll kill him. That'll kill him dead. I just need him dead. Okay. I'm not looking forward to dealing with this hallway. Maybe I am. Is there a door or just a tunnel? It's just a tunnel. Okay. So now it's going to be about whatever is around this corner, but it's okay. I've got something which is very high DPS. If it's something small, it'd be a problem, but it's just that guy, I think. Is everything else emptied out in here? Tell me, picture of the dev possibly who's on the wall. No? Yeah, nobody. Okay, cool. Alright, we're doing alright. We're doing alright. Yeah. Why walk when you can warp? 3 bullets. Let's just get more bullets in there. I mean, there's not going to be a position coming up where I'm not going to need bullets. See? There you go. Ooh. Ooh. Man, oh man. Man, oh man. They're trying it. They're trying it. They're trying to not let me see that next level. I feel it. I mean, I understand their reasoning to do it. I mean, I don't agree with it. So, I think it's heap bullshit. So, you know what? I'm gonna shoot him about it. And that's just how that goes. Awesome. Yes. Yes. Okay. So this is so far the second furthest we've gotten on hard mode. Second furthest. And I have 2 HP. And I have a sniper rifle. Okay. Cool. Let's go see what else we can get. Let's go see what else we can get. I'm gonna... This is gonna be the ammo for that, but I think that's 5 clips. So... That's fine. I'm using the sight a lot. This is a sight on this, right? But I'm using it on my right eye because that's right eye dominant. You are seeing the left eye. You are seeing the perspective from my left eye as this video computer game system is... No way. How did you get between those bullets? You lucky little bastard. Yeah, this thing has got to show me 2 pictures. 1 picture from my left eye. 1 picture from my right eye. Burgers. Tactical as fuck. Boom. Did a little dancing while I was eating on that one. What else do we have? SMG. 2 bullets for those guys on hard mode. That's fair. Out. Ooh. Okay. Hold up. What does this say? That's I was looking at the wrong thing. Okay. Now I have 1 clip for that. I'm gonna get rid of this. I'm gonna move over to this. I think it means that I have 5 clips for this, and now I have 0 clips in reserve on the sniper rifle, so I have all 4 of my bullets inside that weapon right now. So we're gonna try and use this to get the work done.
There he is.
So we can be a little conservative. There we go. Great. Still gonna try and be a little conservative here. I'm gonna use it just because I'm just not trying to deal with it. No good reason to give him the time of day. Hard mode, I'm under. I mean, it ain't easy. It ain't easy on hard mode.
There he is.
I just wanted to just throw a couple bullets at him. Jeez. Wow. Should have really changed that clip before I came in. As soon as I saw those 3 guys, I should have changed that clip. But I shot him up a little bit. I peppered him just to, it makes like a little stun animation. Now I'm gonna have to deal with spider tanks on hard mode. This is the first. This is the first. You guys are about to watch how just wrecked I'm about to get by these hard mode spider tanks. Here on Stream the Roguelike. Your daily show about failure, where we try and stream this roguelike and try to not mess it up. There's gonna be a lot of messing this up. There's no way. Wow. Didn't make that shot. Killed him. Okay. Cool. That's progress. I'll take it. Get a new clip in here. Just, you know what? Just give yourself the option. You don't know what you're running into. Glad you guys are here to see this. Like I said, this is the furthest that I've gotten on hard mode so far. No. Want to see if I can see that tank without getting out of cover. Can't. Waiting for this guy, and then I'm cutting that way. Boom. 2 sniper rifle bullets on hard mode with the shields down, but I'm back up to 3 HP. This is actually, there's no, or, nope, missed one of those shots. Blew his top off about it though. Unequivocally the furthest I've ever gotten in this game on hard mode, period, hands down. Probably will continue to be the furthest I've gotten on hard mode if I keep failing to make these shots. It's gonna be real hard unless that guy... Oh shit, this is where I die. This is where I die, right here. Nope. Yow! No! 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 Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wow. Wowee. Wasn't that something? Wasn't that something? I dropped those last 2 bullets. I accidentally hit the button on the clip, and that spit those last 2 bullets out. And then no bullets. None. Oh, should I have just like completely backpedaled and gone for one of the emergency weapons? I don't know. I really don't know. That was really cool though. And I'm glad you got a chance to see it here on Stream the Roguelike, your daily show about failure, where we try and stream this roguelike and try to not mess it up. I'm gonna check chat. Here we go. Cool. Hour and a half. That's a solid ass stream. If you're watching it now, if you're watching it from the future, I'm glad you're watching it. Come check in. I'm gonna be trying to do this every night, 10 p.m. Central. If that changes, I'll let you know about it. But for right now, glad you're here. Listen to some more of this great music by Speed Black. That album is actually out now. Go pick it up. But yeah, appreciate y'all being here. Stream the Roguelike, your daily show about failure. We stream this roguelike. Try to not mess it up. I'm your host, Mr. 5. We'll be back soon. All right. Night, everybody.